Alright guys, here we go. Episode 135, last game of Season 3, playing in the Rose Bowl against number 5 Oregon. Hopefully I can get the win here. Would be very nice indeed. Looking at the top players, these are all juniors or younger. They got Royce Freeman still. That's insane. That dude is a beast. So hopefully we can come out and get the win. That would be ideal. We get the ball, start the game. Second and 12, nice little triple option. Until I throw it into the guy getting tackled. And I make a nice dive, but just miss it. So turn the ball over in the first 30 seconds of the game. Hold him on first and goal, second and goal. Yeah, he's not going down until he's in the end zone for 5 seconds. Tyner was a beast in this game, dude. Forget about Freeman, it was all about Tyner. And then the next series, I throw a pick. I mean, the corner slash linebacker, whoever that was running a better route than my receiver. So I guess he wanted the ball a lot more. So it is not a good play. So their next series, 3rd and 13, Watkins breaks off his route and it makes an interception. And I want to highlight that because that never happens in this game. Ever. That was like a huge first for me. The Italian was watching me play. He's like, I've never seen that happen before. And I said, me either. Never happened. So 4th and inches, we go for it. It's a bowl game. Why not? Take some risks. End up getting it. 1st and 10. I set Porter on a jet. I mean, my tight end was wide open also underneath. That was a whoever wanted the ball touchdown pass. So we tied up 7-7. Their next series, again, Watkins with a huge pick. Coming up pretty big for me. Makes a guy miss. Doesn't make everybody else. So at the end of the first quarter, nice little two turnover game for both teams. 3rd and 13, throw it deep to Porter. I didn't actually throw that inside. I just hit A, and he ran inside. It was kind of amazing because you can't throw anybody open in this game. And it worked out pretty good. So run a counter, Buckley. Nice little touchdown run. Go up 14-7. First lead of the game for me. We got the ball back again. Throwing underneath to Holland, and he was huge for me this game. Him and Porter. I mean, I had a lot of guys receiving the ball. Next play, second one. Throw it deep this time, Porter, and ooh, almost knocked away. Tippy toe for the touchdown. That would have counted in the pros. So yeah, buddy. Nice little pass, go 21-7. They go with like a little option here. I kind of try to stay in between them, the quarterback and the running back. He doesn't pitch it, he keeps it, runs over one of my defensive backs and goes the distance. Cooper misses. Luckily, I chased him down with the defensive end the entire way. Tackle him just short of the touchdown. Hold him on first down, second down. 3rd and goal. Nobody's even remotely close. And I got a roughing the passer penalty on that one. It was worth it, though. They bring it within 7. They get the ball back 3rd and 2. Everybody's missing. Stiff arming. Yeah, 23 yards later, we bring down Tyner. Like I said, he tore me up on the ground. 3rd and 2, drop back the pass. Slant across the middle. Devin Allen ties it up. 21-21 going into halftime. Not how I wanted to do. I had a nice 14-point lead, and then I blew it. Looking at the stats, I mean, I'm throwing the ball way more than I should. I'm even winning the time of possession, even going no huddle. But it's Oregon. They go no huddle also. It's kind of weird. But in the second half, they didn't do anything on their first possession. I got the ball, 4th and 5. Do a little stop route to Holland for the touchdown. Yeah, buddy. Take the lead back. 3 touchdowns, 255 yards passing in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 12, do a little fake read option. Quarterback, keep it. I ran right by him, and he just goes. Yeah, I was not happy camper at all. I ran right by him. I've had the glitch where they dive for 15 yards and tackle you from behind, and I run right next to the quarterback and don't tackle him. Whatever. They tied up. Buckley has a huge 37-yard gain up the middle. I'll take it. 1st and goal. So I mean on 1st down, 2nd down. Yeah, 3rd down. Porter's open. School record for receiving touchdowns in a season at 12. I didn't think I threw it to him that much. Apparently I did. Freeman right here, 1st and 15. Throws a dude on the ground, breaks a tackle, and flips and rolls for 15 yards. That was his first rush of the game. So frustrating. They ended up going for it on 4th and 3. I blitzed the house. Sack him for a loss. They can't get the completion to keep the series going. And we end up scoring off of that. Passing touchdowns in the game with 5. Another school record. Like I said, I was throwing the ball like crazy. 2nd and 15, going deep. And Brown absolutely burns my safety and my defensive back. 45-yard touchdown. And this last minute to 2 minutes, not what I wanted. So we get the ball back. They're out of timeout, so I run a triple option with my wide receiver. Look at him go. Look at Siegel go. Touchdown, baby. Like I'm saying, it's a bowl game. Why not risk it and make a chance? And we did. So 49-35. Going deep again. This time Allen beats my best corner. But luckily he chased him down short of the end zone. Makes it. Have to go for 1st down, stop him 2nd down, stop him 3rd down. That dude beat like 3 people. Jalen Brown, another receiving touchdown. Made me look silly, but we ended up getting the win 49-42. They tried to come back They were a force to be reckoned with. They're number 5. I was number 6. A lot more of a pain than I wanted it to be, especially with the way I started off with two turnovers in like the first 3 minutes. But ended up being productive, sticking with it, and get the win. Win our first Rose Bowl, our first BCS Bowl. Wasn't the Capital One Bowl this year. I'm happy about that. We're enjoying the confetti. I think player of the game's next. Yes. Yeah, player of the game was Porter, 10 receptions, 153 yards, 3 touchdowns. I think Siegel had 11 receptions. I had dudes all over the place receiving that ball. And there we go. That's not Doug. I forgot the other guy's name. It's Doug Reamer. And dang it, I was Doug Reamer for so long. I forgot who the other guy, who my actual coach. Oh, Coop. Cooperton or something like that. I don't remember what his name is. Looking at the stats, they were pretty balanced. I threw the ball way too much, especially for the way I play. But it gets me the win. Atkins had 2 interceptions, which was huge. And Porter, great offensive production. So we're going to see what everybody else did in their bowl game. So we'll be right back with that. All right, just got done showing the highlights from the game against Oregon. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. But we won the bowl game. So we're going to end up pretty good in the top 25, or in the top 5 at least in the top 5, hopefully. So let's see how everybody else did. I don't know if Penn State's going to have a video, Merck. He did last week for the conference championship, so make sure you check that out. But I'm going to show the scores anyways. He ends up winning the national championship again. That's 3, I think that's 5 years in a row. That dude's just good, man. That's all there is to it. But I know him and NC State had a pretty good game. Then Iowa ends up winning 49-42. NC State lost. Akron wins 49-25. Cincinnati had a bye week. Washington State had a bye week. You want to see Missouri score? My bad. Check out the Italian channel. Links in the description. They played each other for the Fiesta Bowl. So make sure you check that out. It's another good game. Pitt ends up winning 38-24. Mid-Tennessee State wins 45-31. And like I said, you want to see Oklahoma State score? Make sure you go check out the Italian channel. Links in the description. So we're going to advance it to the end of the bowl season, see where everybody ended up, and we're done with this year. We're done through 3 seasons already. I'm ready to get to the off season. So we're going to advance it, and we'll be right back. All right, just got done with the advance. We are end of the season, and I end up being number 4. Penn State number 1, Iowa number 6, NC State number 3. So they only dropped 1 spot. Wow. Akron number 10, NC State. Well, actually, we can just go to top 25. That's probably a lot easier. To be honest, yeah. Oklahoma State ends up moving up to number 2. I jumped from 7 to 4. Missouri, Iowa. So we have what, 6, 7, 8 out of the 11 that's currently in the dynasty in the top 10. We have I think everybody that's in the Big Ten in the top 10, in the top 6 actually. Mid-Tennessee State ends up getting ranked, so 9 out of the 11 ended up being ranked at the end of the season. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm very happy about that. See how all that turned out for everybody. But we are done. Another year in the books. A lot of people excited to get this season done. More than likely, what we're gonna do is in the off season. It's gonna be delayed like usual because Coach Carousel takes the longest by far. Because I typically give everybody at least a day from the time that I notice that they're available, and I check pretty consistently to decide if they want to stay with their team or check their options. Some people have already got back to me saying they wanted to stay, so that'll help speed it up. But that'll help move it along. And then we're also going to possibly adjust the sliders. I'm going to try to post the images on the screen right now, so hopefully I put them in there. If I didn't, I'm sorry. It was recommended from NC State, so he sent me the message over, and I'll more than likely do it, but I'm gonna double check because I always check with the Italians because we're always up for the challenge, and it'll make the games against the computer harder, which a lot of people don't have issues with. I know I've lost my fair share against the computer, as well as some of the other guys, but like Merck and NC State and the Italian, like those guys don't really have any issues with it. So this would be interesting to see. And then I'm also going to adjust the what is it? Crap. I guess the actual teams in the right conferences, because somebody pointed out that some of the teams that are in the independents are no longer in independents. like the American. I think Maryland and somebody else aren't even in there anymore. So I need to go through and rearrange that, so that'll be more realistic, hopefully, and get everything squared away that way before we go into the next season. So it's going to be a little bit. We'll keep you updated. If you want to follow along, I typically send out whenever I advance it on my Twitter. So make sure you follow me on that to figure out how much longer it's going to take once we hit to the off season. It'll be back to the 3 days, but we won't have. I probably won't have any videos up until then. Maybe some off season stuff, but it's going to be hit or miss. It's probably going to be a week or two before we advance. But as of right now, we are done with this season. Season 3 in the books. Pretty productive season. Everybody did pretty good. Looking forward to next season. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next season.